Alright, just doing a live check-in real quick. Let's see who all we can get in. For at least about 15-20 minutes I'll be on here. And while I'm doing that, I'm also uploading a video, top 10 things DJ should know for 2019. Alright, we got one in so far. Who's in on the live feed right now? Let me know who it is and where you're from. We got 3. Now the phone wanna ring, and I'm not gonna answer. All right, who's in the chat room right now? Let me know where you from. DJ King Tim, Roman G. Who else? Let me pull this up real quick. I know I just seen something say The Rock. Augusta, Georgia locked in. All right. King Tim, what's been going on? Happy New Year's to each and every one of you. We got 4 in the room right now. Let me see something real quick. Who else we got in here? All right, now I can look at it from a different angle. Oh, no, I didn't want that. All right, so now I can see it. All right, King Tim, Roman G, DJ Rock Entertainment, Augusta, Georgia. Okay. Need to come up to the DMV with us. All right, you know what? I might be coming up that way pretty soon. I'm actually working on some other stuff right now, trying to see if me and my brother gonna make it out to NAM for next year, as well as Mobile Beat. As far as coming up to the DMV, that is in my works, and trust me, I will let you know on that. I've just put up a video. I didn't even edit anything. I just did it straight live from off of one of the programs that I use. 10 things that DJs should know for 2019. One of my main things was anything that you did this year and it didn't work, don't do it next year. And that goes with DJs as well as local artists. If you were doing something this year and it didn't work, don't do it next year. That'll be just repetitive one there from wasting time or whatever. But anybody doing any parties tonight? I know some of y'all got to be doing some parties tonight, because I just booked one, and I think they just paid a deposit. I think it was Saturday during the daytime, and the people who I did a party for Saturday night wanted me to do theirs. So I told them, I said, give me until 12 o'clock Sunday. I'll let them know. By the time I checked my account, the money was there. So I know y'all doing some parties. DJ Rock Entertainment said he wish. No Roman G said no parties tonight. Did the Saints watch party yesterday. 2-time for all them Saint fans out there. My homeboy from another buddy of mine is a Saints fan as well. He was at Chili's the other night, and they betted against the Saints, and he paid for his food off of the money that he won from off of that. That's good. Matter of fact, you talking about a Saints watch party. The guy who I just did the Squeak Fest for a couple of weeks ago, which is, those of y'all that don't know, Squeak Fest, he hosts this tailgate every year that Buffalo comes down to play Miami. But now I think Miami played Buffalo yesterday, and he flew up there. And his mom lives up there. He's from Buffalo, but he lives down here in South Florida. And they had a Squeak Fest tailgate that was hosted by his mom, and his mom tried to do the Squeak Fest thing, and I was like, nah, I don't think that would have worked. So, on some other things, what are y'all plans for the upcoming New Year? What are y'all plans for the upcoming New Year? I see 6 people in the room right now. What are your plans for the upcoming New Year? Do you plan on buying any more equipment? Plan on making any changes to the way that you operate your business? What are you guys' plans for the upcoming New Year? I'm just here at the warehouse now, getting some of my stuff together for tonight. Again, by the way, I don't know if some of y'all might have watched me on Saturday night. I deleted the video. I ain't like how it looked. I got to do something about that. Let's see. More speakers and more promotions to let folks know I'm out there. You got a good point there. One of the videos that I just posted up as well said that too. When people need to spend money on advertising. Again, get your business cards. And I've seen a lot of people down talk, oh, don't get no cards from Vista Print or whatever. Screw that. I've been getting Vista Print cards for years. You can upgrade and spend a little bit extra money on there and get the quality ones on there. Pick your own stuff. One of the things I might recommend, and for those of you that have been following me for a while, you know I'm on the southeast coast of Florida, meaning I do Miami, Fort Lauderdale, the Palm Beaches. I'll even go up to Tampa and Orlando. And Ravi from Hard Rain Entertainment, Ravi is on the southwest coast of Florida, Fort Myers, Naples, Cape Coral, stuff like that. And one of the things that I told him before he got his cards, put your picture on the card. Put your picture on the card. I'm going to give you a reason why. If you ever notice a lot of these realtors, let me just put this down here. A lot of these realtors, when they have their business cards, they got their pictures on them. One of the reasons why, you'll remember the person once you see them. For example, and I think I made a video about it before. You'll get videos, not videos, you'll get business cards, let's say from a photographer, they're doing a photo booth. You might want to try to sub them out for another event that you might have coming up. If you're getting 3 or 4 people that gave you business cards that night, let's say 2 of them are different photographer photo companies or whatever, how would you remember which one was which? But if you got your face on the picture, I got my cards downstairs. If you have your face on the picture, on the business card, if you have your picture on the business card and you pass them out, people will remember your face, they'll remember who you are, and that card won't get tossed in the shuffle with everyone else's on. It's one way to stand out on it. Again, I've done mine at Vista Print. If you plan on, another thing is, if you plan on doing a website, try to get your cards to match the colors of your website. Y'all know me, DJ Red. I always like wearing red. Plus, I was lighter than this a long time ago. Used to be real light. That up north got me looking like that. But moved to Florida or whatever, and doing that. Yeah, try to keep your business cards and your website kind of uniform. Have them looking, the same way. That's just a little tip on there. Who else is planning on making some plans or making some changes for the new year? Like I seen Roman G. I like his idea. More speakers and more promotions to let folks know he's out there. You was originally from New Orleans, if I'm not mistaken, but you just moved to the VA. How long have you been? DMV area. How long have you been living up that way? And what did you have to do to make the transition as far as with the DJing from what you were doing in New Orleans to up there? And also, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for following me these couple of months. I'm working on some bigger stuff right now. I don't want to say too much of what I'm doing yet, but I am working on a lot more things to come, not just for YouTube, but just for stuff that's coming up in general. Trying to work with a couple of people right now. I did have to make some changes for some things that I said that wasn't working. I just seen someone just check back in. Who else is watching right now? Let me know who you are and where you're from. Did have to make some changes on a couple of things for some things that I've been doing throughout this year that it wasn't feeling quite comfortable after that. So making tech saver solutions. Gigs, bedroom DJ waiting to move out of the bedroom. I got one question for you. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Get out there and do it. Get out there and do it. There's nothing stopping you but you. Like I was just telling Roman G, get your business cards, get them out there. Pass them out at random. You could be at the gas station and somebody at the pump next to you might be pumping gas. Hey, here's my business card. If you ever need a DJ or know someone that needs a DJ, give them 2 or 3 cards. Never know what that might bring or who that person might know. Who else is making some changes as far as changing gear or anything like that for the New Year's? Got a couple people locked there from Georgia. DJ Rock Entertainment, Tech Saviors out of Georgia. Roman G from the DMV. So Tech Savior, what's stopping you from getting out the bedroom? That's where I started fooling around at, and I got from that and went to doing other stuff. C. Richardson, Cali. Matter of fact, we coming out on the West Coast. We're going to NAM. I know even though NAM is in Vegas, we still going probably book another quick flight. I think it's like an hour flight or whatever or less, to go from Vegas to Cali. I haven't been on the West Coast as of yet, and I'm doing that. I'm doing it for 2019. I just left out of my time zone back in August, and I did a drive on that one. Drive from Florida to Texas. It wasn't no joke. I was actually taking some family member kids that spent the summer with us back to Texas, and I met up with another one of my Facebook as well as YouTube followers, DJ Big Dooley. I think that was Dallas or Houston. I forgot exactly where we went, but we met up. We had lunch. He picked my brains on a couple of things, a little advice on some stuff or whatever. Like I said, yeah, we'll definitely keep you posted. We're trying to see if, me and my brother are trying to see if we're going to make it to the NAM show this year, as well as Mobile Beats Las Vegas 2019. We're trying to do, if not both of them, we might try to do it. We're doing at least one. Let me go back, text every little gig, talking to people, trying to connect with local DJs to get more experience. Did a few paid gigs in 2018. Want to try to get 4 to 5 gigs per month in 2019. I'm gonna tell you what. Hooking up with some other DJs can work both ways. Georgia might be a little bit different, but down here, depending on who you get hooked up with, if you get hooked up with the right ones and you know that the feeling is right or whatever, this guy is genuine, da 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 da, and he can help you out, get a couple of gigs or whatever, do them. I've known from experience that some DJs, they are, I guess one of the words that I would be using is maybe kind of selfish. There's enough work out here for everyone on every level. There's some DJs out here that gets the extra work but don't want to give them to other DJs. They try to keep everything for themselves. And they end up hiring this DJ to open up for him. He jumps from this spot to that spot to that spot. Now you're spreading yourself thin because now you're not giving your client your full 100% of your service, or giving your client full attention of you. So just be mindful when you do that. Just get hooked up with the right people. You'll know if it's right, if they're right or not. If they start giving you excuses and giving you the runaround, then don't worry about them. You shouldn't have to beg anyone to do anything like that. With me, I've helped out several DJs. Some of them I don't deal with no more for different reasons. Might have showed up late to a party, for example. That is a reason why I wouldn't give someone else some work, which I was just talking about that the other day. But try to hook up with some other DJs. See if it's some sort of DJ network within your area or within your state that you might get some DJs in there that might be willing to help you out with stuff. Go from there. Let me clear this off. Okay, that was the same message popped up. Yeah, so pretty much there's nothing stopping you from getting out there but you. There's nothing stopping, you from getting out there but you. Good info. Some guys are good that I've met, and others are flakes. There you go. I've been through it. I'm the type of person, I don't have no beef with someone. But if I know that you kind of flaky or whatever, then no, I would just distance myself from you. And especially another thing that I distance myself from is negativity. I had one person in particular that was very, very negative. I had to keep the negativity away. And since I've done that, I've cut him off before. Started, dealing back with him again. This time after this particular incident, I was like, nah, I'm good. And I've been fine with it ever since. Another thing that you got to look out for is the flaky ones that will suck the energy from you just through a conversation and debate you on everything. Nah, stay away from them. Stay away from them. Like I said, go ahead and get you some cards. Oh, you like the Bob Marley pick? Let me explain that. And I got a couple of more picks in here, but they're downstairs. My wife's friend, her best friend, they grew up together, went to school with each other and everything, or went to the same schools, I should say. Wife's best friend, husband passed away, and he's a big Bob Marley fan. I'm a big Bob Marley fan as well. And when I was helping her move, because he was a trucker, he was always on the road. I was helping her move, and this was right after we had a hurricane down here. She had to move to a different location, not too far from where she was, and I went and helped her move and everything. And she asked me if I wanted these. Yeah, I'd take them. I got these before I moved into this warehouse here, and when was it? October? I think it was, no, September. I think it was. That guy passed away. So every time I see these pictures, it reminds me of him, and knowing that he's always around with me and whatnot. And I'm never taking this down. I had this before I even moved into this location. I was in another warehouse before / storage. Now I'm in the actually warehouse now. And no, I'm not taking them down. I'm a big Bob Marley fan. Love him. Matter of fact, when y'all get a chance, y'all need to watch a documentary about Bob Marley. because it's a lot of information on it. A lot of people get the misconception that he just smoked weed and he died from cancer and all of this other stuff. No, there's more to it than what that is on there. I'm not gonna stay on here too long, maybe about another 5-10 minutes, because I want to get some stuff together, get loaded up. I want to go home, relax for a little bit. My party that I'm doing tonight doesn't start until 11 o'clock tonight, and we're not ending until 4 o'clock. And she said if the party is still going well, would I be willing to play till 5? I haven't been up like that since Saturday. Last party I just did Saturday, I didn't get home until 4:30 in the morning, I think it was. So I really don't care to be out 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, but I'll make the exception on this one. The reason being, it's New Year's Eve and you got a lot of drunks out there, and I've seen too many accidents around times like this. So this is one of the times I make sure I stay prayed up before leaving the house, because nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Well, I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe. Like I said, for 2019, I got a lot of stuff that I'm working on right now. I'm actually building my own website. The website is up, but I'm not pushing it out there yet because I'm not done with it. Still got to add some more stuff to it. I should have it done in about another week or so if I'm not too busy this week, being that, you got New Year's Eve in the middle of the week. It kind of throw things off. Same thing with Christmas. Kind of throw things off when those holidays are during the week, in the middle of the week or stuff like that. So I'm hoping to have everything up by next week. My schedule, my calendar is, I just went through my calendar. I'm booked up every weekend right now up until February, I think, not 16th, the following week of the 16th, I think, 23rd or whatever that is. I'm booked up every weekend straight to there. I got one break that weekend, which is probably going to get booked as well, and then it's constantly going again. So that is a good thing. Any breaks that I do get in between them, I take it. I got a couple more tech videos that's coming up, and my 2 Cent Tuesdays. I won't be doing one this week. Tomorrow is New Year's Day, so I won't be doing one tomorrow, but I'll make sure that I have them out every week after that. If you guys got any comments or whatever, leave them down below. If you got any requests for videos, I'm gonna put my email up here, and if you got any requests for videos, you can always email me, or you got any questions or whatever, you can always email me, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you, and go from there. For those of you that follow me, I know like Roman G follows me on Instagram and stuff like that. You want a quick response to me? Hit me up on the email. I very rarely check my DM on. I very rarely check my DM for Instagram and other stuff. In fact, I took off my Facebook Messenger because now I'm getting too many. I'm not even gonna say spam stuff in there, but too many people sending chain letters. Oh, send this out to 10 people and something good is going to happen. I did that a long time ago. Ain't nothing good happened. It was just another day. The only thing good happened, I woke up and I can touch the ground. But even now, I'm getting a bunch of that stuff coming in my Facebook inbox now with the Happy New Year's, and then you got a whole bunch of people attached to it. I hate group texts. I hate group texts. I hate it with a passion. But other than that, I'm going to get ready to get up out of here again. Happy New Year's to you guys. Wish everyone all the best. If you got any questions, comments, or whatever, any requests for any videos, I just put my email up there. You can always email me. Again, I do respond if I put up videos or whatever and you leaving comments on the videos. I respond to those as well. Again, wish everyone a prosperous and a busy and a healthy new year. Let me see. You should tell them to book you 10 times. Wait, let me read that again. You should tell them to book you 10 times and something good will. Good one. Good one. Good one. Good one. That's exactly what I be talking about. Oh, send this out to 10 people. Even I had to mute one of the Facebook group pages or message thing that they got me in with all of my cousins in there. Now they added second cousins on there, and they're just putting stuff like that in there. So I just had to mute the whole thing, mute that, and then I took off the Facebook Messenger off my phone. I don't even want it on there. I go on Facebook and I check stuff every morning, just like I do check my email and go from there. If anybody leave any comments or questions or whatever on YouTube, I respond to those usually as I get them or as soon as I'm free. But I'm going to do another video. I might do a video for the party, a blog that I'm doing for the party for the night. Only because I was just starting to mess with the DMX. As far as DMXing the lights, I was DMXing the lights before, as far as my moving heads, but they were just on sound active. I'm not using the moving heads and lights. I'm using 2 pars, and I DMX those on colors. And just wanted to get into doing that. I've had the controller for over a year or 2 now, and it was just sitting there. I said, let me start taking that and use that. So I'm using that as part of my small packages. I used it this past Saturday at this 40th birthday party, and it worked out well. It worked out very well. So I'm going to start using that some more, and maybe once I get that really down packed, which I think I got it now, I might go ahead and get a bigger controller to DMX all of my par lights and the movers together. So I'm getting ready to get up off of here. It's going on, what, 411, 412, and 1, there we go, 412 right now. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I'm going to say peace. Any more questions or comments before I get up out of here? Let me know real quick, and I'll try to answer it or respond to it. And I will be doing another video later on going over our mixing boards. This is one of my favorites right here, my Yamaha board. Let me show y'all that real quick. This is one of my favorites right here, my Yamaha board. It's a digital effects, but it is analog on when it comes to all the channels or whatever. My other favorite board is the Baron Jax 32, which I'll show you guys that when I do that video. And I have another smaller mixer, which is another Yamaha, the MG10, which I usually just bring those out when I'm doing small events, like if I'm plugging up 2 or 3 DJs, or they just need 4 mics or something like that, then I use that small one on that. If I'm doing a let's say a 5-piece band, I bring this one out. When we do stuff for Miami Carnival or bigger bands, Haitian bands especially, and there's a lot of percussions, then we'll bring out the Baron Jax 32. You can do numbers of miracles on that board there. Tech Saver Solutions, appreciate all the info. Be safe. Thank you. I'll do the same, and you do the same as well. If y'all hanging out, don't drink. Or at least if you plan on drinking, don't drive. Life you might save might be your own. And be mindful of your surroundings at all times. Matter of fact, let me elaborate on that real quick. And another friend of mine, one of the companies that I work for those of you guys that follow me, might have heard me mention before, Megasource Productions or Megasource Entertainment. He's the guy who runs the company as a retired police officer, and now he's back working again. with another police department in Broward County, and he was one of the first 10 officers, I would say, that probably responded to that Stoneman Douglas shooting on Valentine's Day. And he said probably one of the problems with a lot of people now is that when we go out, like me, I like going out to Chili's, TGI Fridays, with the fam and stuff like that. A lot of people go out and they don't be mindful of their surroundings. And it's usually about 10% that they're concerned about that. Instead of more of us can be more mindful at, let's say, at least 50% of your surroundings, but still have fun. God forbid anything happen, you can respond a lot faster, especially when you know your surroundings. One of the things he was telling me was, when you go out, first place I look for is an exit. In case anything happens, there's an exit. Always have a plan. And it's sad that we have to think this way, but this is what the world has come to. So, again, what you're saying, being safe, hey, can't do nothing but that. But I'm going to get up out of here. Any more questions or comments real quick before I shut it off? I'm going to give y'all another 15, 20 seconds. If no response, hey, thank you everybody for checking in real quick. And, like I said, I got a lot of stuff in store for the New Year's. And it wasn't just for New Year's that I was planning some of the stuff. It's been in works for a while, and it's time to go ahead and unleash everything and let everything start flowing. So, any more questions or comments real quick? All right, showing I'm late on my phone over here. Oh, okay, I know what just happened. Every time I get a notification on my phone, it pops back up with the comment section on there again. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. Let me say peace. Y'all be safe. And again, wish y'all a prosperous new year. Let's make this money this year. Peace. Oh yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. See, again, I'll hit you up before I shut this off. I hit you up. Matter of fact, email me. Email me, because I'm still trying to book this flight and the hotel and stuff like that. Well, I already know where I'm staying at, but hit me up and maybe we can meet up out on that end. So email me, that way I have your info and stuff like that, and we'll keep in contact from there. Again, New Year's Eve live check-in. I might go live tonight on here. If y'all not follow me on social media, hit me up. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and go from there. More than likely, I might be doing live on Facebook just for the hell of it. Hopefully I don't get blocked again. But I'm going to be up out of here. Peace. I got to get up out of here. Y'all have a good one. Y'all be safe tonight.